Going live. And we are live. Alright, so hello ladies and gentlemen, South on the another Lieutenant Jimmy Jr. Welcome to Victory to Life. Alright, so for the ones that have no idea what the hell we're talking about. Welcome to Victory to Life. As of the other day, they started where if you was a light timer, you was able to go to the triple side and actually create a character, play the I think the first 3 mission. Now they didn't let you play now on the triple side thingy. You was able to play like these 3, but the rest of these missions, these last ones, you couldn't really play. All you could do was this one right here, and this one, and that was it. That's all you could really do. The rest of the missions, they didn't allow you to play because they wanted to keep the surprise. But as of now, as of Tuesday, the game of the corner is now finally unlocked. So let's take a look. Now the one thing is that when the thing goes live, yeah, so this year marks the 25th anniversary of the launch of Deep Space Nine. So if you imagine, 25 years ago, Deep Space Nine went live. And as you saw, they had a lot of people following it. If you look at the scene here, all these people were very well known on the Deep Space Nine. They did some kind of story or story plot Deep Space Nine. But every one of these are actually voice actors that actually came back. Like Quark, he came back. He's voicing his character. You know, Chastity, she's come back and voicing hers. You've got everybody who's come back and basically taken over and voicing their act and everything else. But also, the other thing is, as Aaron was correcting me earlier, where is it? There it is. Join the Gamma Recruits. This here is for a limited time. From June 5th to July 18th, you'll be able to make a new recruit and everything else and all. The idea is, as you see, Gamma Recruit represents an unexpected opportunity to get a leg up on the competition, blah, blah, blah. Now, Gemini characters already begin their character at level 60. Gamma Recruits are offered further opportunity to rapidly close the gap that exists between a new character and the characters that are in Star Trek Online for years. The recruitment event, like this one, are for very new players friendly, helping to get on speed quickly, making it a perfect time to join the community of Star Trek Online. Now, we've got Dino, we've got some of the others. Dino, are you back? I guess he's still out. Now, Aaron was on here earlier, so he kind of missed Aaron's input, this everything else, but he's also need a new recruit, this everything else. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to walk around with Jimmy Jr. We will do this mission here, but first, since people are having problems with Deep Space Nine, as Brain Drain can contest, because I know Brain Drain's listening.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Now, when you come up on the thing, and I do have a gripe. Where is it?
Yeah, I haven't actually been to DS9 since it's been, quote-unquote, refurbished.
There it is.
Seems interesting.
Alright, so my gripe is, and, oh crap, I just shot past it. My gripe is, right below me is Ron's flagship. If you want the TV show Deep Space Nine, there's somebody docked there. Where that Klingon ship is sitting at, in the original TV show, as you can see, I just clicked on the Defiant, and you see it's just sitting out off by itself. But in the original TV show, where this Klingon ship is sitting at, that is where the Defiant is supposed to be docked at. So that is my first gripe of the game already. The Defiant is not properly parked at Deep Space Nine, because in the TV show, where this Klingon ship is sitting at, is where the Defiant is supposed to be parked at. But no, there's a Klingon battle cruiser or whatever sitting there. So this little Defiant, which is, trying to click on it, there it is sitting in the wrong spot, unfortunately. Alright, so when you come in, now as I've been telling people, there's an odd dog that if you dock in Deep Space Nine, in fact I'll go ahead and do it. We're just going to drag Duddle's gut now. Bubbles, I gotta kick you. Yeah, now maybe I can dock. Alright, so as I was saying, there's an odd dog with the D-Tape-9. If you dock at D-Tape-9, you will... In fact, I'll
Get
see if I can get it
teleported
to kick
to an
in.
alternate dimension.
I'm live streaming, guys. So say
Oh.
hi to YouTube and Twitch land.
Guten Tag.
Alright, as I was saying earlier, there's an odd bug. When you come in, as you can see, the door closes behind you. And it's actually happened to me twice earlier today, where when this door opens up, and you walk into this room, you literally fall to this floor here. So let's see if they'll do it tonight. Oh, don't do it! No, come on! I don't like training. Come on, I want the blue door, damn it! So now, as you're walking in, if that door closes, the floor here would actually open up and you would just drop to the floor. Alright, now, as I was saying earlier to Niche, you watching my stream earlier, Niche, when you use the docking ring, any of these outside rings, the game will throw you anywhere. So if you're trying to find these docking rings, look to this green light, that's a docking ring where you can go to your ship and jump back to your ship. Now we're going to go the other way, the way I've been telling people. So if you're looking to the shipyard in the exchange, strong recommendation, bean in. Don't use docking ring. Bean in, damn it. I'm live streaming, so hello. Alright, so again, if you bean in, so Mitch, if you're watching the stream, that Drain Drain will contest. Hi, Drain Drain.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm still listening.
Alright, so I just beamed in. You'll beam into this room right here. Now, if you look, where is the... Oh, I just lost mine. Alright, there I am. So when you beam in, this is the beam in spot right here. This is where you beam in. Now, if you come out, like I was trying to tell Mitch earlier, come out and go straight down this way. The reason why, as I said, the shipyard is on the outside ring, right there, and the exchange and the bank is right here on the inside of the ring. So since Mitch could not find it earlier, again, as I took the picture earlier, walk out, turn, shipyard, bank and exchange. Now I've already sent a Doug earlier. The disco effect. You've got all these people, NPCs basically, stuck in the middle of the room, that's everything else, and then eventually you'll get one or two that'll make it to the doorway, and then they'll jam the doorway, and you gotta push your way past them. As you can see there. So that's already been reported. Now,
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello, I'm
Hey,
live
guys.
streaming. I'm live streaming. Alright, so the next one, now me and Bubbles, Gooney, if you walk up, see, he's not letting me have it. Now, I've actually checked on the forums. This is where you're supposed to go to manage your ship. It's not working for some stupid ass reason. See,
Hit it with a
you've got-
hammer.
Exactly. You've got get a ship, customize ship. And like I said, right here is where you're supposed to go to manage. They actually said on the forums that it's set to 3 people. Why they have it set to 3 when you got an Earth space dock and it's set to like a max of 30? Why is it set to 3? I think they misplaced the 0. I think. So right now you've got, this is a player. Yeah, that's a player too. Stop dancing around your head. Dad, I wanted you to disco dance.
Disco.
Yeah, someone just dying and stop dancing around.
Back to the 60s we go.
Exactly. But now, why that's broken is beyond me. Alright, so let's continue our little tour. Okay, so if you're trying to get your outfitters, here's where you can go right here to your outfitters. You know, you can basically talk to these people. Now, I've not checked this out. Douglas, you said you could not do this. No, this is the Taylor.
Technician states problem could not be replicated.
Alright, so this is the store to buy outfits. Yeah, because Douglas just trying to thug. Supposedly go to the tailor, you can't access the tailor. Okay, this is the commodity broker. And look who it is, ladies and gentlemen, the general recruiter. Hi there. Access now. Oh, you have to go. One of these little corners, like here, you can order a drink in the little machine there. Then in one of these little rooms, you'll see the Klingon, the Generals. You'll see them all standing there. You'll see that in a minute. Veterans kit. Okay, this is where you can get kits. Hypers. Yeah, this is the other one, like hypos and stuff. And this is the weapons. Yeah, see, that's Weapon Master. Ah, okay, this should be the tailor. Now, Donald saw a bug with it earlier. Was he was able to create a tailor thing. Oh, it's real jinky. What the hell? That does not look good. Well, like I said, this is the tailor. The doctor's office is right here. This is where you go to get your injury treated. That door still don't open. I was hoping that door would open, but it still don't open. Oh, I don't see the good doctor. Yeah, got someone laying on the bed. There's Cook's star right there. Here is the religious thingy. Can you actually talk to the orb? No, the orb doesn't light up. Now, Buttle did notice something earlier, though. If you look right here, this is Morn. In the game originally, they had him down here somewhere. For the longest time, I'd always say he's not in the right chair. Well, as Tuttle just noticed, he's finally in the correct chair, sitting in front of Cork and asking for his next drink and all. So he's in the proper chair, as Tuttle's noticed. So thank you, Tuttle, for noticing that. Oh, and if you walk up to this guy, you'll hear him start playing music.
Don't worry, the table isn't rigged anymore.
Oh, look at it. I can still hear the leader. He's down out in the hallway. Yeah, here they are. This is where you get to talk to all of the commanders, that's everything else and all. Here at the table. As you can see.
So this is the warrior that old Martok rattles on about? I expected a giant after all of his tales. Regardless, you've earned his respect, so you'll have mine. Try not to let it go to your head.
Oh, he's not voicing. His voice isn't kicking in. No, I thought Corn and the other guy had a voiceover. They're not kicking in, only the female is. That's messed up. But now, like I said, if you follow the Star Trek, just everything else, here they are right here. So if you look to this lady right here, you'll find both of them sitting right there. So just look to her and you'll find it. And then as you see the dining room. So like I said, if you do the dining option, you'll pretty much come out right there where they are. Turn there, there's the shipyard, there's the bank and exchange. And there you go. See how easy that was? Alright, so let's
Very.
go. Yep. Yeah, like I said, Brain Drain and Nitch was giving me a hard time because they couldn't seem to find the bank and the exchange after I told them and took picture shots of it. Brain Drain.
Yeah, I haven't quite been down to it yet, so I was just wondering if it was still in the old spot that it used to be.
Not really. Like I said, they completely revamped Deep Space Nine completely. They have tried to follow the TV version. So, and Jeremy and I think it's the other guy's name, they actually watched a bunch of Deep Space Nine TV shows, and when it got to like the medical bar, you know, and they go into the medical room, they actually stopped the show, looked at it, draw it out so they can get down to the detail. Cook Bar, same thing. As soon as Cook Bar came up, they quickly stopped the show, looked at it, did everything else, and took picture shots, did everything else. So when they created the game here, or basically revamped Deep Space Nine, they tried to bring it to as close as possible as they saw it on the TV show while the TV show is playing, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even go. Now here's another thing I do like here though. If you notice you've got bean in, dock. If you just want to jump right to the ops thing, if you're sitting out here, you'll actually be right into ops automatically. And which we're going to do right now. Now I've got a dog to pick. Yeah, I got a dog to pick. It didn't bring me in. Alright, if you go right here, you can go up these steps right here. Go away, I don't want to talk to you. Ah, the steps ain't kicking in because they're too close. Alright, let me find the doorway. There's a turtle up to the ox.
Does anyone need training?
Now, if you notice when you lean in, you heard right away, does anybody need training? Where is she? Alright, you still got your recorder, so if you've got the thing completed, you can still re-listen to them. And there she is. So when you talk to her,
How can I help you?
and she'll tell them, let's go through her little thing
My
here.
name is Sarah Schmidt. I hold
So
the
you've already done the Deep Take 9 stuff. She's down here now instead of up there. And look who it is. If you remember, Kirtland here, Kirtland, I'm dead, Kirtland. He is now in Cisco's office instead of being down here where she thought today. If you remember, when you played Deep Take 9, Kirtland would be standing right about there, and you walk up to him, Kirtland here. Well, he's now in the office now. And that's all he says. Kirtland here.
Carl in here.
Yep.
I think that's why it might have always gotten so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I know the
everybody
guy-
wanted to take a shot on him.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh wow, that's new. Now that they did not have on Trouble. Now that is cool. As you saw there, ladies and gentlemen, as I was passing by, I saw something lifting to the promenade. Step back, it drops down. They did not have that on Trouble. That is cool.
Didn't have what on Tribble, Jimmy?
Where you walk into the turtle lift.
Oh right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably just didn't act. They probably just didn't have that feature activated.
No, I don't think they did. Because I was kind of getting ready to come to like the center of the room, and all of a sudden I saw something lifting up out of the floor, and I was like, what's that? And then it said, turtle lift to the promenade. Alright, well that's basically all of that. So as you can see, yes, Deep Space Nine, like Jeremy and the other guys said, they basically watched the TV show. When they got to like Corkstar and some of the others, they stopped it for a few seconds so that they can look at it, write it down, make the notes of it, and then when the game got put in, this is supposed to be identical to the Deep Space Nine version TV show. But I still have to gripe that the thing is not parked, because in the game it's not parked in the correct location. So Cryptic, if you're listening, talk to the thing, please. It's not in the correct location. Go in. Oh, and there's that CUD-10. Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, when you complete the new stuff and you get to level 65, that becomes your friend. Right there, spoiler alert. But right next to it, here's a Defiant. Not in the proper location. And it puts the doctor right there. Alright. So, Dino, now that you're back, earlier I wanted to get Aaron's point of view on what he thinks of the new stuff. Dino had made a new tune and kind of grinding through it. What do you think of it so far?
How they've implemented this and the storylines, really good actually. Really, really good.
And what mission and level are you at now?
I'm at max level now. Done all the missions.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. If you're going to make a Dominion tune, do one now and do all the story missions for those Dominions, you know, their little arc that they've got, and that will actually get you the 5 levels you need to get to maximum. It's really quick. The missions are really enjoyable. You know,
So it actually better.
quite nice again. Well, it's nice that the storyline they've actually followed it on from each one of the missions. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for people.
Right.
But one of the missions is really, really good. It's really funny. It's just an enjoyable mission.
Nice. Well,
Bit
I guess the question really is, to someone like me who loves my Jenny Jr., would it be better just to go ahead, push my Jenny Jr. to 65, or as you're suggesting, make it general, use the Gana recruit of that to get to 65, which one would be better than the leveling to Darknet?
I like to. Oh, my apologies. Go ahead, bud.
Go ahead.
Well, it's like this. Would you like to make a tune and actually have to start leveling it from level 1, or would you like to be able to jump on a tune and at least be able to do it from level 60 to 65?
Yeah,
With all the toys included, that's what I liked about it, and
Yeah,
it's
well,
pretty
with the
interesting.
Vanguard pack, yes, the big pack, yes, you get all the bells and whistles.
Oh, now that you think about that, thank you for reminding me. Alright, so what we're talking
Damn
about
it.
here, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, if you're going to do one, you know, just to try it out, then you could probably, you know, pay like $20 for the little pack. Still be able to do a Dominion from level 60 to 65.
Yeah.
Get 1 or 2 ships. You know, it's still worth it to end the day.
Right.
Because you're saving so much time on leveling up. And when at 60 to start with, you've got so much that's already been done for you. Yeah, it's not bad actually.
Right. Alright, so here it is. Alright, so as you can see, the big pack, as you can see, it is 19,000 Zens, or $129. Now, I don't know what it is in Australian and Europe, I don't know. I just know it's neither in American. It's $129, or for $19, you can get the starter pack. So they are running a special right now. There it is. If you buy this pack, it's $19 for this pack, or as you can see, it's a 2,000 Zen. You can buy this pack and then later on upgrade it to the others. I like they did that because in the Romulan, they didn't think of that. It was only towards the very end before the Romulan stuff was about to come to an end, and people was yelling how they got this pack and they can't really do anything because they're stuck with this pack. So at the very end of the Romulan, they put the thing in saying, if you had the Romulan starter pack, you can quickly do a quick little, I think it was like 5,000 or something, this everything else, to upgrade it to the larger pack and get everything in the larger pack unlocked. Well, they actually thought ahead this time. They actually thought ahead this time to what happened with the Romulan set.
Yeah,
Right,
because
Dina?
that was kind of frustrating because when I paid $130 for the Legacy of Romulan set, now they're setting a T5U and they weren't that comparatively compared to this set, they were nothing.
Right.
They actually very thoroughly looked it through, and they're doing phenomenal. If you guys could see some of the consoles that are coming off of this,
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal.
Yep. Well, like I said, this time around, they are actually using their head. Because if you really look at it, in a way, they are copying and pasting. They're using the idea that they learned from the Romulan stuff, so they learned their lessons, and they're doing better this time around. Then you've got the other, oh hell, do you know what's that thing? It's a transponder thingy. Do you know?
Yeah, well, you're on about the Dominion transponder.
Yeah. So when you make a character, you're going to get this little thing, and it's basically people are
I'll
already
link
yelling.
it. I'll link it in chat for you, Jimmy.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you're playing this game, that's everything else. It's going to be kind of a copy and paste of the Temporal, because they had this little transponder thingy gizmo thing that kind of told you about and talked about them, just everything else. But if you kind of look at it, you know, you're able to level up super fast. So this is the whole idea, right, Dino?
Yes, works the same way. Near enough for doing things, but you know, for Dominions, but a lot of it is just to help you get back up to max level before your reputation, things like that.
Right.
Okay, have I got any boxes here? Yeah, I've got a box here. Because you'll be able to collect boxes like these. If you hover over it, look, Jimmy, it gives you an idea
what I'm doing.
what it will get you. Others will
Alright.
give you a bit of money and dilithium.
Yep.
So, you know, if you can get a Vanguard or at least a Dominion now so you can get these, it really does help you level up really quick.
Oh yeah. And as I was doing earlier now, you saw me do a test train earlier where I actually did the Endeavor. As you can see, I am already 62. Now granted, I got an accolade for hitting 62, and I got a Bridge Officer Specialization Manual. As I'm understanding, I can actually use that manual and train one of my bridge officers, meaning, let's see, who can I, in fact, I'll go to my favorite one, where is she? You go to a manual, and I can actually take one of these. Now, you see, the only one she's not got yet is Pilot. That's the last one I need to train her at. But when you hit level 62, you'll get this little manual thing, and you can actually use that manual to quickly unlock it and get her completely, whereas you can see in my liberated Borg that I've had since the beginning of the game, the only one she don't have yet is Pilot ability. In fact, let me do that real quick. No, I don't.
Excuse me?
Yep. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show that in action. Because I actually had someone who was asking me earlier how they got the same thing. And at first when I was looking at it, now me, if you take a look at 9, if you take a look at mine, I've got all of them completed. As you can see, I've got them all completed. Pilot, you see Pilot's completed. So they're all completed. Alright, so let's go grab that manual. And yes, the disco party's still in the exchange room. Ah! Alright, where is that manual? See, I've got so many that's not funny. And you see I'm knocked out, I only got 2 spots left. I'll have to find it later, let's see. Ready? No. I like it. I picked it up and I quickly threw it on my tank that I don't see it. Proton charge. Alright, I'll have to look through it later. I'll do it later. But as I was told earlier, if you get to level 62 and you get this level 62 Bridge Officer Specialization Manual, you can actually use that manual to train one of your officers and quickly right away, like 97 to 9, give her the pilot thing where she'll have all the pilot completed. And I didn't realize that until after I talked to my one friend. Like, oh, you should have used it right then and there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the very first one. And then we're going to go make a new team, but I'm going to start a new stream for that. So let's go ahead and start it. So, go, spoiler alert, I'm starting the new stuff. Goose.
What? Who?
To DS9 as soon as you're able.
Oh, you don't talk.
Hello?
Yeah. So as you can see, we have to
You're
go
right,
to
guys.
T-9 immediately.
Anyone hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear
mate,
you.
we can hear you.
Finally.
Ooh, nice rewards. Now, Aaron had just completed this mission earlier. Do you know, you picked up this little reward. It is a mining plasma cutter with a critical damage and a damage times 2. The plasma damage with a secondary. Interesting. What do you think of that?
Think of a Gatling gun in Lux, but when it fires, think of it firing out a big blue beam, like a cutting beam.
Nice.
Like a big lightsaber.
Oh, okay. Don't have done then. Throw the
Oh, yeah.
swords! Alright. I'm already at Deep State 9. Alright, let's be now. Because one of my friends was already here when he tried to pick up the mission. He kind of jinxed it. He literally had to go after Sector State and then come back in for it to kick in. You see? Alright, so let's go to Sector State. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting on Deep State 9, don't be surprised if the jinx on you. Alright, so...
Yeah, if you logged out on the old DS9 map, and then you log in now after this new update, and you're still on the old map, all you need to do is beam up to your ship, and then beam back down again, and put you actually on the new map.
Yep. Now, as you can see, now that I'm out in Sector State, this is where the mission is right here. So if you're on Deep State 9 itself, it's not going to kick in. You have to come out to Sector State, as you can see right here. So let's go ahead and begin it. Storm in the clouds. Oh, we have entered Deep State 9, blah, blah. I am... Okay, so we're...
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help, badly.
Oh, well.
Tell the ambassador that any Jem'Hadar aggression will be met with deadly force.
Look at those voiceovers.
Oh, there's no end of voiceovers and cinematics. It's really good.
So he has a Jem'Hadar fighter, another one, and then we got a Klingon ship sitting right here. He's up here. A Danian flagship. Ooh, a Romulan flagship. I am looking for... Okay, I'm seeing all these Jem'Hadar fighters, but I do not
This is
see...
Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates.
Continue?
Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
Wow! And we have... Go ahead and beam down. Okay, it's allowing me to bring my whole set of officers down. This is going to be interesting.
Hello. Nice to be working with you again. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
Okay. And he walks right up to me and salutes me. Well, I can do that too. There. Alright, so, as you see, it's giving us an opportunity to go to these green circles. If you're on the iron right here, so we're going to go to, and as I was trying to tell Mitch earlier, if you've done this mission, the very first place you go into, shipyard. Next place across, the exchange. So Mitch, do your mission.
Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
And there he is.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with the Dominion. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
I agree, Nathan. Alright. And you know, it's a little disco bar. Not here. Alright, so let's go to the next spot. Let's go down here. But like I said, when you do the starting mission, it basically gives you a
Ambassador
walking
Odo
tour.
is here, coordinating security efforts.
Oh, like he's stuck at the... No, there he is. He's right behind that. So like I said, you do the tutorial thing, eh?
I'll be blunt. The Herc have decimated most of the Dominion. All but one fleet. Gone. It's all the Jem'Hadar can do to keep our remaining worlds from being laid waste. There is no diplomacy with the Herc. We don't know why they're attacking. We're not even sure where they're coming from. I'm sure there are those in the Alliance who would be content to let the Herc destroy us. But where do you think they'll turn once they're finished?
Exactly. Alright, so that's now room 2. Now we go across the circle, so it's on the other side. And like I said, all of this really is just a walking the tutorial on where everything is on here. Yeah, I just went right past the doctor's office. And I lost him. No, there he is. There he just caught up. Did I go in too early? Yeah, I did. Well, that's the doctor, as you can see. When you're on the other one, in the mission there he is. But in the Deep Space Nine one, he's not there for some reason. Interesting.
Chancellor Martok has an office here.
He just said what? Security officer. Right here? Oh, okay.
This summit may not end well. Most of the High Council sees the Herc as a Dominion problem. They are content to let them fight to the end and deal with any survivors. But there are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for your Federation, should they choose to aid the Dominion.
Okay. And as you see, as you complete each one, it turns green. Alright, so we're at the last one. Last one's down there.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
And there he is.
This summit may be difficult. While your people will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and the Dominion, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. A weakened Dominion will be easier to deal with, and the Herc are a threat no one can ignore.
Agreed.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrett of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Ron. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
Alright, very well. Someone's got echoes going. Alright, so... I think let's go back down here.
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
And that's the tailor.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Herc problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly.
Yep, don't care.
Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. I trust this lesson isn't lost on you. If we stand alone, we're doomed.
I'm lost.
Once upon a time, when I was but a tailor. That was before plain, simple Garrick became a member of the Detapa Council of...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Before the Reconstruction and the Iconian War and the Herc. While I'm proud of the work I've done for Cardassia over the years, there's a part of me that yearns to be here once more. To be just a tailor, just Garrick.
Garrick the tailor.
Will there be anything else?
Alright, click on here, nothing more. So that closes that out. It's still not lighting up. I thought it was. Oh no, it turned too early. That's what it was.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
Okay, so it's helping us go in the cook bar. That's cool. There he is. And look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's the real Lita, with her little hollow Lita standing behind her. Yes.
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tiny profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Herc attacked Ferenginar.
Oh no, Ferenginar got attacked.
We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well...
Okay, what do you know?
It wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the board of liquidators with us for now. Most of them see the potential for incredible profit. Alliance defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest, well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Herc have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight!
There you go.
Did you have another question?
No, not right now. Next that. Can we talk to her though? No, she's not lighting up though. But that is interesting though. That is actually Lita, and she's actually replaying her role in the game with everything else and all. And then of course you got Hollow Lita back here. So that's pretty interesting that she's actually come back in and she's replaying her role. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. Because you all know I do the Badlands and love my Admiral Annoying, so there she is. So she's not Admiral Annoying. I can't talk to Cook though. No, I can't talk to him.
Oh, hey there, folks. Welcome back, dude.
Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Douglas was talking about earlier. If you're playing the new Deep Space Nine, as you saw, there's a chair right here, and Lauren is sitting in the proper location. But in the old Deep Space Nine, Lauren's in the wrong location. That's not the correct location. He's right here, as Douglas was pointing out earlier. Yeah, so let's
I
go.
believe Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
And she is right there.
Hello there. I suppose Admiral Quinn sent you down here to see where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. The Herc were a few ships away from ravaging our homeworld, and if the Dominion falls, they'll be back, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop the Herc, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion.
So call it that.
There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets.
Ooh.
I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, spoiler alert. If you followed the canon, the books, just everything else, Kai actually basically became a religious figure, because if you remember in the Deep Space Nine show, she looked up to Cisco with passion, and she followed Cisco, you know, to the letter. Now, there are times they both argued about things and argued about orders, but to the end, like a officer, she looked up to him and followed his orders, you know, his letter of the orders that he put down. In the books, she basically chose to become a religious figure because in one of the books, because she felt lost without him, and you know, like, you know, where's my Cisco? I followed him. You know, why did he do this to me? So in the books, he literally used his powers of the prophecy to grab her, yank her throne. This excuse me. Yank her from this realm, I guess you'd call this a realm, to where Cisco is in his realm, and showed, hey, I'm fine, I'm doing okay. You told me to check out the prophecies, you told me to, you know, follow the prophecies, and I did what you said. I'm okay. And then after now in the books it's like maybe 3-4 days or so, in the books just everything else, but then at the end, he's like, yeah, you're right. I'm glad I told you this. Okay, I'm okay now. And as soon as she said she was okay, that he was a prophecy, in the book she actually said, I will still follow you because I not only see you as my officer, I also see you as my mentor. And the second she said that, he sent her back to this realm. And right then and there, in the next book, she's becoming a religious figure to follow him. So, now, me, Drain, Dino, some of the others was actually talking earlier. I'll be honest, if they did follow the canon to the letter, I would not be surprised that soon we'll be seeing Prophecy Cisco, not Commander Cisco, but a Prophecy Cisco. What do you all think, guys? Did I lose everybody?
No, we're still here, dude, but we're letting you carry on with your stream.
Yeah. What do you all think? Do you think we'll be seeing Cisco, that, as I believe, as a prophecy?
Who knows? Maybe not.
I don't know, because like I said, if they follow the book, that's what happens.
I'd say this, Jimmy. Best thing for you to do now is play the story missions. Play them all straight through each other.
Yep. Alright, so let's click on this, see what she has to say.
As Kai, I'm obligated to serve the will of the prophets. Doing so leads me to many places, not just Bajor. That can be difficult, especially in times of war. There's been a lot of that in the last few years. First the Dominion, then the Klingons, the Iconians, and now the Herc. There are times when I wonder how Ben Sisko managed during the Dominion War. And he was the emissary. I've tried to follow his example whenever possible, but it's been a challenge.
No doubt.
Something else on your mind?
Now that is why I brought up that part, ladies and gentlemen. No, Commander Cisco is not in the story yet, and everything else. But I had seen that, and I was talking with Granger and some of the others. In the books, that's why I brought that up, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and play through.
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill. Even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
Like a typical Frankie. Alright, so now we have to go. Oh, now we get to talk to Lita. Okay. There it is. Now we get to go talk to her. Okay, so let's go talk to Cork. No, we gotta leave the Lord of Lightning now.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Hollow Sweet? Double? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can. My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Hurk, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead.
Continue?
If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Hurk and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Odo. He's back like a kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
Why is that?
I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself. If it weren't for the Grand Nagus. Brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lucari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%. Even with Odo here, and a billion Hurk trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind. Might finally land that exclusive Tullaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years.
And he's still dreaming about that Tullaberry contract.
Can I get you something?
No, not for now. Alright, so let's talk to Lita. Now we finally get to talk to her.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. Embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here.
Continue.
My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point.
Continue.
Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what
Wow, Thor does a few things.
Boots, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I need a panel with the Thorge was, I guess, getting a call at that now. And unfortunately, the Thorge just one stream one time. He had a TD playing in the background one time, and YouTube heard it, and I got flagged with everything else because it heard, even though I could barely hear the TV show, but YouTube heard it and flagged me. Alright. So, let's continue on.
Yeah, in that alternate universe where good people are evil and vice versa, turns out the evil version of me is an admiral there. Real piece of work. Wears lots of leather, carries a whip. Oh, and she's in command of the evil Enterprise. I found out about her from my husband's information gathering specialists. Never hurts to be well informed, right? Rule of acquisition number 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, what she's talking about is Admiral Annoying, as I'm always calling her in the Badlands, where you can take her on and fight her as Admiral Annoying. So, yeah, she knows about her Edel's twin.
Was there something else?
Alright, so that's now done. Now we get to go talk to the doctor, which is right over here.
Hello. It's been a while since that business at Korvac, hasn't it? You're looking well. My compliments to your CMO. As you can see, I've been recently recommissioned. I'm doing what I can to get things in order here after that business with the Zenkethy and the Herc. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more.
I totally agree.
The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Herc dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees, as will Beijing.
Alright, continue.
I mustered out some time ago to start a private practice on Trill. Since then, I've worked on special projects for Starfleet from time to time as a consultant. Even managed to start a family. Needless to say, I wasn't initially thrilled with the idea of putting the uniform on again. Still, it's very hard to say no to Kai Kira and Captain Dax. And so here I am, back on the front of an interstellar conflict. Here's hoping it's a brief one.
Alright. Yeah, someone's asking you for help. One of the followers. Hello. Any question?
Something on your mind?
Nope.
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Alright, let's see. So you got one right here by the door, and it looks like the other one over by the thing. Alright, well. Okay, let's go ahead and talk. Talking to one of my followers, so getting none of it. Yeah, so while we're waiting to get the answer. Oh, she don't have the voiceover. Did not be a surprise seeing you here, blah blah. Let me just sink in for a minute. Okay, so you're in both, alright. Give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Microphone out of the way so I can see you. Okay, so he's going the other way. Okay, well, give me a minute. Oh, let me have that. Gain lag! There's that channel. There's that channel. Alright, let me close this out so it's not pulling. There. Ah, on the dumbass. There now, there it goes. Come on. No. Alright, copy. Find the message. Please send it. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello. You're having trouble with the last general. Can you actually see? Have you done it? I'm not gotten there yet. I'm like 2 missions or so away from that. So I'm on my way working up to it there. But I've not gotten to that mission yet. Oh, that's you? Okay, hi. Danny, you did find it. Congratulations. But no, I've not done that mission yet. Alright, so she don't have the voiceover. Let's run down here. Guessing these people.
We're lucky to be alive, friend. There was little warning before the Herc attacked our homeworld. We sent a call to the Founders, but no Jem'Hadar ships came. Our local defense force didn't last long. A few of us managed to get away on ships before the Herc closed in.
Alright, so she's got voiceover to the family. The other one doesn't have
Word
voiceover.
of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. Their stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Herc came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If the Founders won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Okay.
Quinn here. The summit will begin soon. I'd like to go over what you've learned. Interesting. Klingon and Romulan positions were somewhat predictable. I'm surprised by the resilience of the Cardassians and Ferengi. I'm also concerned about the Gamma refugee issue. We'll need to work with the Bajorans to manage the situation here. We should get to the conference room. Report to me there when you arrive.
Yes, sir. Which is right behind me, looks like. Go to the conference room. And there he is. You know, it's everybody and all the things are here, so let's talk to Kim.
Well, everyone's here and no one started shooting. Could be worse. That was a joke. Take a moment to relax, speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
Yes, sir. Everybody lights up, except for him. So let's talk to the Klingons.
Jempak is more of a political creature than he was. Well, when we were both a lot younger. He's not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hurk, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethal waits for their worthless souls.
Yes, I agree.
Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hurk. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kalis and the Empire.
Katla.
Greetings. It is agreeable to see you, especially outside the confines of Facility 4028. I'm glad we had a moment to talk before the summit begins. I trust you relayed everything you learned from us to your superiors. If I may be so bold, I hope that you conveyed a need for cooperation with the Founders as well. At least regarding her, if not in all things.
If you say so.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now.
Oh, that'll be interesting to visit.
I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
Yes. And the last person to talk to, the Lakari.
I'm glad you're here. I've been feeling conflicted lately. All the worlds we saved from the Zenkethi were also home to thousands of dormant Hurk. By saving those planets, we also saved a great number of enemies. Those very enemies have since attacked a number of worlds, including my own.
Oh, that's too bad. That's painful. Oh, she's got no voiceovers. Why? Okay, yeah, you're right, of course. It's only then another way to resolve these things. And all of them get them to listen to reason. I totally agree. It's a shame that your planet got attacked.
If I can have everyone's attention, thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss.
Yes, let's continue. Cutscene.
Thank you all for coming.
This should
By
end
now, you
this.
should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Hurk will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor. Or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc. Reading Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in the damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I need you to get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
On the way, Captain. Admiral. Holy moly, it's that side that thing. Interesting taser. It's ugly! Oh, my guns ain't working. There it goes now. Oh, I'm still wearing my other crap. Ah, that's not good.
Bad news. The hangar security shield is on the verge of collapse. If it drops, you'll get pulled out into space, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. You need to stabilize the power relays and recalibrate the shields. There are consoles near your position you can use to do this.
Roger. Let me guess, it's gonna be down here somewhere, isn't it? How did that thing come in anyway? Oh, I see. It came from the bottom of the station up. I see how it came in. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so let me guess. We gotta go upstairs, don't we? No doorway. No doorway. No, there it is. Wow, who was that? Come on, come on. What? Yes, let's over to live streaming. How may I help you?
Just checking.
Yep. Your TV started playing in the background, and I had to mute you because one time you had a TV thing playing in the background, and YouTube heard it and flagged me. Because YouTube's very picky. But I'm still live streaming. Alright, so that's one tower. Alright, let's set toys down, because as you saw earlier, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's walk up to the next one.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there.
Roger. Now I am going to switch one tower there. Switch you in. You don't need to go to the doorway, ain't you? Yeah, just be safe. No, I'm not letting you go to the doorway. Is there another doorway? Oh, I see it right there. I see steps right here.
Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Okay. So the 10 bridge detect. One bridge. There's one. Here's two. Yeah, like I said, Jim, I have not done this mission yet. This is actually the third time on this guy. So we're actually going along. Alright, hold on, return. Ah! Extend. I suddenly saw the bridge thing. Yeah. On the dumbass. Alright, rotate. Walk over here, extend. Yeah, there it is, extend. You'll see a little bridge right there come out. And there it is. The other end? I hear gunshots. They're coming down the steps. Yes, I love my duty officers and my bridge officers. Thank you, Jim. See, it's kind of dark here a little bit. Alright. Retract. Good idea. It is kind of dark. Screen attack, detail lights.
Okay, Jamie, I'm gonna mission 2, okay?
Okay, you take it easy, little Thorge. Alright, so let's go back to the console. Let's see, extend.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online.
Acknowledge. I see glowy down there. And then glowy down there. Thank you. Alright. Why do I get a feeling I'm going to get ambushed? Let's see. 2.0, dynamic lighting, shadows. That didn't do anything. I think what it is because the setting I'm using, oh wow, I changed it back to 3. Display. Vertical sync, brightness. Oh, I see. Well, I set it to 100%. I just look on stream. Look okay on stream? Yeah, it does look better on the stream. Alright, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That Jim is pointing out in the thing there. It looks kind of dark out there. You see, I put it up to Jim's saying 146. That's 150. Go on 30. Now I have to look on stream now. Yeah, it looks pretty good on stream. So Jim was pointing out right there, so go into your display, and it's kind of dark looking. There you go. So thank you, Jim, for pointing that out. Go to display, and right there, I'm up to 130. Now it's not so dark anymore. So thank you, Jim. I still get a feeling I'm gonna get ambushed.
All right, the safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work. Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging in your position. I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
Understood.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh, wow.
Personal shield losing power.
They knocked me into the chamber thingy.
Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage detected.
Oh, I got an accolade. These guys are tough. I know. Exactly. I'm using the whatchamacallit thing. No, not now. Maybe it's when we were doing the Tholian captain, we had to fight the Tholian captain. I didn't switch my armor yet. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, which y'all probably wondering how I survived, because I've actually had some people saying that they died fighting this. About a couple of days ago, they had the kill the Tholian captain, and as you see, I have not switched yet. Usually I use the Delta mission one that has the little cutter shield that's in front of you. When you crouch down, a cutter shield pops up. That's what I usually use on my set it all. When you do the Tholian captain, you have, excuse me, you have to go to this ship because you're basically going to a Tholian planet to fight a Tholian captain. Of course, I use my TR gun, so I could pretty much tank it with everything else. I've got my one engineer kit module that's constantly throwing shield heals and health heals. I've got the one Echo Elite droid that I usually use with everything else. Of course, I've got my 9-layer, my other one, and of course my turret and everything else. And that's pretty much my layout of what I did. Because I've actually had some people saying they did the ignition, and they died doing it 3 or 4 times. So, you see, that's what I did. Alright, very good. Let's beam out. But I forgot to switch my armor though, as you saw there. I still got the Tholian Captain one. I was doing the Tholian and the other mission a couple of days ago. Uh-oh. Don't kick me. Nope, there it goes.
The Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station. First Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
Okay, Ambassador.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Shields have failed.
Where are the civilians?
Target's shields have failed.
Alright, so I'm heading to one good for here. And start throwing heals on everybody. I love nice shit, boy. I can throw crazy ass amount of heals.
Oh, that was close. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, there's one group saved. Come on, get in my engines. Throw heals on everybody.
Thanks, and good luck with the Herc. You'll need it.
Alright, there's 2 grids. Now can I get to the last one in time? Full throttle, come on, get in full throttle.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Throw heals on everybody. That's right, chase now. That's right.
Target's shields have failed.
Plotting the course for Beta Z. May the prophets guide you.
And I break it down them all.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
True, Jim, true. Alright, answer the
Nice
hell.
work, but I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Herc vessels and they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
Roger.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Honor your ancestors. Fight now and destroy the herd.
Concentrate fire on their capital ships.
Right shields failing.
Where's the capital ship?
Rear shields failing.
Yeah, that's not you. Where's the capital ship?
I need those systems online.
Target's shields have failed. Left shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
These Herc do not know fear. I will teach it to them.
Rear shields
Systems
failing.
online in 60 seconds.
Left shield failing.
That's an assembly.
Right shields failing.
Android,
Don't let
chase
the
now.
frigate swarms get behind you.
Oh, I don't care. Can't really do too much still, man.
Target's shields have failed.
That's the capital ship? No, it's not a capital ship.
Just a few more seconds.
Rear shields failing. Left shield failing. Right shield failing. 4 shields failing. Target shield has
Ah, now I'm feeling it.
integrity below 75%.
Now I'm feeling it.
Defense systems online. Target the Herc and open fire.
Shields failing.
Which I still did not see a capital ship. I'm expecting a gigantic, large capital ship.
75 shields failing.
You know, screw you.
Rear shields failing. Target shields have failed. Right shields failing. Target shields have failed. Rear shields failing. 4 shields failing.
Still don't see no capital ship.
Rear shields failing. Left shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Damn, you ain't joking. This is a difficult thing.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Rear shields failing. Left shields failing. 4 shields failing.
And this is a
Target shields have failed.
no. I'm wondering if those little simulators are the ones that's, yeah, they're the ones creating those ships. Okay, I see how this works. You gotta get rid of these little simulators.
Target shields have failed.
That's good at it, these little simulators.
Failing. Left shield failing.
Alright, so that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the little simulator ships. You have to get rid of
That
them.
was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. I think it's clear that the Dominion is prepared to work with you to stop the enemy. I hope the Federation is ready to do the same.
I agree. That was a bitch of a fight.
In the meantime, our fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Tell Admiral Quinn not to wait too long to make a decision. This will reach the Federation faster than anyone would like, believe me.
I agree. Depart system, and that shit in the mission. Well, I gotta say, I didn't die. I've had others saying that they died doing this mission. Even with best gear. I didn't die. Alright, this should be the end.
The Herc threat is real, and we can't afford to let it expand throughout the galaxy. There will be resistance to getting involved, but I believe we have no choice. The Federation must render aid to the Dominion if we're to have any chance of stopping the Herc onslaught. In the meantime, Kai Kira of Bajor has requested a mission to the Innis system, and Ambassador Odo has authorized it. The Kai has asked for our assistance on this, and she asked for you by name. Whatever she needs, make it so.
Alright, so as Dino was saying, you're gonna pick this one. And there we go. New captain ability. New accolade completed. So let's approach these two now so we can take a look at this little toy. So Jim, when you did the mission, Jim, did you die at all? Because I've had a few others saying that they died doing it. They actually died. Good. How interesting. Very interesting. More details. Oh, I'm sorry, Joseph. Yeah, there's another guy that gets on here that goes by Jim. I'm guessing he must be in bed, I guess. Because, I mean, no matter what time it is, he always seems to be there on my screen and watches my stream. Then there's usually Dino and a couple of others, but I know they're over there on the England, so they're in bed right now. So as Dino was saying earlier, even though it's a mining laser, well, there's that blue beam that Dino was talking about. We can just cut up everybody. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so we'll have to do like a ground mission with the thing. Then we'll kind of see this in action. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. I'm guessing it's coming up on 2 hours. But that's basically the new mission, just everything else and all. Again, like I said, as of, Tuesday, June 5th, you can make the general recruit. You got till July 18th. And as Dino was saying earlier, if you make the general, and basically, the new thing. In fact, I'll do it real quick though. You can see what I'm talking about. Change characters. So as you can see, when you go in, you'll get a new thing here. And for a limited time, you'll be able to make a new character with everything else and all. So you've got the General. Oh, you can't do Cardassians. I thought you can make Cardassians. Are Cardassians? Oh, okay, so the Cardassians, okay, I see what it is. Alright, so the General thing, apparently this is the recruiter. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and kill the train. Tomorrow we'll be picking this up and be nicking this guy and checking it out. Dino and Aaron is actually working on this right now. I believe, Dino Aaron, he made a science character. Dino, I believe, is science. Yeah, that's what I just remembered. So you didn't make it. Now here's the thing now. If you've got that starter pack, once you make this character, you can actually unlock that starter pack or the big Vanguard and use all the stuff that's in there. If not, guess what's sitting outside the window here? That is a T-5 Thug ship. Now granted, there are people yelling about how it's unfair because they had to, I forget which lockbox, where you got the T-5 Thug ship from the lockbox, but then you can go to the exchange and blow like, 90 billion, 90 trillion, some 900 trillion some dollars on the exchange to get that same bug ship that's everything else. Whereas, like Dino was just saying, when you start a character, you get that T-5 ship right away. So you can actually start leveling up and start working in that bug ship, whereas everybody else, well, thank you for your time, thank you for your grind, but guess what? 3 years later, 2 years later, I forget how long ago, when they brought that lockbox out, the same bug ship that was in that lockbox is now, your starting ship when you make a new General. So, like I said, tomorrow when I get back up with everything else, we will be making this character and working on this character. As Dina was telling me earlier, if you make this character and level up, and you get this guy to 65 and do all the stories and everything else, he's got a bunch of unlock that will unlock, that's account-wide, that will unlock to your account and actually kind of unlock a few things. Dino will not tell me what it is. All he said was, I have to make the character, do the stories, and see it for myself, and go from that. So when we get back up tomorrow, I will be creating this guy. As you all know, I love being an engineer, so I'll be making him into an engineer. I do know that his one trait, I believe, is engineer soldier. There it is, General right there. So you see, he gets his own little trait right there, just everything else and all. So, like I said, when we get back up tomorrow, we will be making this guy tomorrow, just everything else. Otherwise, I've enjoyed it. It was pretty interesting. Joseph, what did you think of that? It was pretty interesting on my end. So what did you think of that? I already know Dina. Dina's all for it. He's loving it. And he's all for it, and he's loving it. So what did you think of it, Joseph? I've got one person on YouTube and nobody on Twitch. Well, like I said, Dina was watching me on Twitch, but he's gone to bed now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with everything else. Otherwise, you Federation player, Little on Crawford, you Ronnie the player, Joe on True, you Klingon player, Katla, and now that we have the new General stuff, Victory to Life, and Joseph said, it's interesting, the stories are okay. Dina said he actually had fun. Now, Aaron, he's only like on the second mission, I believe. He's not gone through all of them. Or Dino, he's already done all of them. He's done them all. So, yeah, I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep. Because it's already coming up on 11 o'clock, just everything else. I'm usually in bed about this time, just everything else, and I'm just kind of staying up, taking care of this, just everything else. But once I get up, I'll definitely be screening this, and I'll catch everybody later. And Joseph, thank you for following me, and I'll catch you tomorrow, Joseph. Oh yeah, before I go, let me talk on you. Alright, real quick, I'm going to later on put this in the link to everything else. Oh wow, it's 3 o'clock in the morning? Wow. Like I said, as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, I am no longer getting my, I was getting monetization from YouTube, but I am no longer getting monetization. I do have this Patreon page, just everything else, as well as a Facebook page and a Twitter page that you can follow me. But right now, if you're interested, please come to this. I will be putting this link later on once I edit the stream, just everything else. So if you want to support me, just everything else, you can definitely come here. As you can see, I've got my 2 links right there. My 2 recruiters from Athlete is Dehu, that's his name there, and Spirit, who is my 2 recruiters, just everything else and all. If you wouldn't mind, please come here and kind of give me a helping hand. Just go help me keep going, keep doing what I'm doing. Because thanks to YouTube, because I don't have enough of a crowd or enough of a fan base yet to everything else, I am no longer getting support from YouTube. So no tonight support now is connected to my Patreon. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Good night, Joseph.